Right, so I'm here with David and, of course, little Madeline here. Philly fans, obviously, here at the Dodger-Phillies game on this Wednesday day game. Thanks for spending some time with us, David.
You got it.
So I got to ask you, I know you're a Philly fan, but tell me, you know the situation, what's going on right now with the ownership, correct?
Right.
From the outside looking in, what does that look like?
Man, it looks like he took all the fans' money and bounced, man. Didn't put no money into this team. That's why the Dodgers stink. I mean, I've lived in LA all my life, and I've seen Dodgers in great times, but they're terrible, man.
Yeah.
And it shows. It shows. Mark Cuban coming here would be genius. Okay. Genius thing to do. Because he cares about the team. He's going to put some effort. He's going to put time into the team. You'll see this place packed in no time.
Now, Bud Selig and MLB hasn't been a huge fan in the past about Mark Cuban, but what do you say to Bud Selig and the commissioner's office about allowing Cuban to own a team?
Do the right thing. Let him own a team. You want that. You need it. You need it.
Well, we can certainly learn a lot from the Phillies, so coming from you guys, that means a lot. Thanks a lot, David.
You got it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm here with Cody. I'm assuming a Dodger fan, of course, here to catch the Dodger-Phillies this afternoon, right?
Absolutely. Dodger fan all my life.
Okay. How long have you been a Dodger fan for?
Since I was born, and, my dad brought me into the Dodger world and never looked back.
All right, so you happy with the ownership?
Absolutely not.
So if you have one thing to say to Frank McCourt and to the ownership and to the front office, give us your thoughts.
I would just, try to tell him to realize that it's over and it's done with and he needs to sell. For the fans, mostly, we want a good product out there on the field, and we want something better, and he's not giving it to us.
So what do you think about Mark Cuban, potential owner? He's showing interest. Major League Baseball hasn't, in the past seen too lightly about him, but what do you think?
I mean, Mark's a great guy. It seems like he has a lot of passion for the team that he owns, the Mavericks, and he's a good businessman, so I would be all for it.
But it's definitely time to sell, huh?
100% time to sell.
All right. Thanks a lot, Cody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, so I'm here with Burton. Burton, thanks a lot for being here with us.
Good to be here.
All right, so a fellow Dodger fan for how long?
Oh, I've been a Dodger fan all my life.
Okay. I'm guessing you're not too happy with the current ownership situation and what's going on with the team.
I'm not happy with anything that makes the Dodgers play the way they're playing right now. Okay. We got to be better than this. This is Los Angeles. We got to be better than this.
Do you think some of this has to do with not just the players on the field, but also what's going on off the field right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's got to be a big part of what's going on the field.
So explain this to me. You're not happy with the ownership. What motivates you, though, to still come out here and come to the games and watch the games, spend your time and your money out here?
This is America's pastime. It's always a good day to be at a baseball game. Wish our team were doing better, but it's always a good day to see a baseball game at the park.
Would you like to see Mark Cuban own the team?
Are you kidding? Absolutely. Okay. We'd like to see someone who knows how to win. That's what we'd like to see.
Great. Thanks, Burton.
Amen.
All right. Right, so I'm here with Brian outside of Dodger Stadium. Brian, so what are your thoughts on the current ownership situation?
First off, what's up, Dodger fans? As far as ownership, I think if we get a classy owner, a good owner, somebody who cares about the team, then more people will fill the seats.
So you don't think Frank McCourt cares about the team?
I think Frank McCourt might be a good person, but his personal life has hurt the Dodgers.
You think it's time to sell?
I think that if we have, I think it's time. It's been time to sell. I think that if we have a good owner, it'll bring more people to the seats.
Now, Mark Cuban has shown interest. How would you feel about Mark Cuban potentially buying the Dodgers next year?
I like him. First question I would ask him is what number he would get.
All right. Any other thoughts for Bud Selig and the commissioner's office and what you'd like to see them act on with this team?
I think Bud Selig is a funny name.
Thanks a lot, Burton.
Later.
All right, so I'm here with Renee. Renee, thanks for spending some time right before the game with us.
Nice to be here.
So tell me, are you happy and what are you not happy with right now with the current Dodger ownership?
I'm happy with it, but it's just bad GMing.
So you don't have a problem with Frank McCourt and what's going on right now off the field then?
Not really. He spent the money. It's just the players haven't lived up to their contracts.
Okay.
He's been spending money on Lily, on everybody.
So if they were to keep the team, you think it's cool? You don't think someone like Mark Cuban or someone should come in and buy the team and maybe spend more money and not misuse the Dodger money maybe?
It would be kind of a good idea just for public perception.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Renee.
All right, thanks.
Here with Danny and Sammy, fellow Dodger fans out here to catch the Phillies game this afternoon. You came up to me and you said we're all for Mark Cuban buying the Dodgers. Tell me why.
Well, if you look at what's happening to Dodgers right now, we suck. And I think that the McCourts just screwed us over. And I think that Mark Cuban is exactly what we need. Look at the success he's had. The Mavericks, I think that's exactly the direction we need to head in, and I'm just full in support for it.
I think Mark Cuban needs to come to Dodger Stadium and come to the Dodgers organization to raise the capital, so we can pay our players more. Maybe that'll help out how we're all playing. And I don't know, I just don't like the way the Dodgers are playing right now.
All right. So if you had one message right now for Frank McCourt, what is it?
Step off.
All right, guys, thank you. All right, so I'm here with Judy and Allie, catching them right outside Dodger Stadium right before the Philly game this afternoon. Ladies, thanks for being here. Give me your thoughts on what you think about the current ownership right now and what's going on off the field with the Dodgers.
We're actually boycotting games. I know we just paid for tickets, which is absolutely against everything in my being right now, but we had an opportunity to meet Vince Scully today.
Can't beat that. I don't blame you. It's Vinny.
So we're here.
All right.
But otherwise, I'm hoping for change.
So you've been voting with your pocketbook this season.
Yes.
What is it that disturbs you the most right now about the team and what's going on off the field?
Just the abuse and the lack of any kind of feeling or loyalty to the fans.
Allie, what about you? What are you kind of have the same sentiment?
Yeah, it's just a shame because Dodgers really do have the best fans in baseball, and it's just such a disappointment that we can't pay, and we're like this. We've always been the second highest attended, next to the Yankees, and the fact that we can't play our players, and it's just a shame.
What do you think about the prospect of Mark Cuban coming out here and buying the team?
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
That's my dream.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you guys for being with me.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.